Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl El Aura. So I didn't realize I didn't have my mic on, so this part you can't really hear. So I wanted to touch on the masculine energy from the last reading, from the divine masculine and feminine reading, because the energy just was not hitting at all. We have the Six of Wands that are showing that is about recognition, success, and things like that. I also talked about how I rubbed my hands together with cinnamon. I also smudged with cinnamon and I used basil to smudge and agrimony. Basil to attract wealth, cinnamon to clear blockages, stimulate confidence with the masculine needed in the last energy. I don't know if you checked that out yet. Agrimony to reverse the negative energy and to use for people who seem cheerful but mask pain. And the agrimony also releases inherited emotional burden. So the cards that are falling right here, the Judgment card, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and also I believe the Five of Wands is going to come out right here. Let's see what it's going to be. Yes, the Five of Wands. So these cards will be clarified. And also the Five of Cups right here was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have the Judgment card, which is all about making choices, self reflection, and just like analyze. It's like a self analyzation, like you just analyze things about yourself. And next, we have the Emperor here. And it seems like you've just been analyzing the way that you look at divine masculinity, the way you're showing up in leadership, the way you're showing up with authority, okay, and strength, providing. You're just looking at it, at yourself from the perspective of a divine masculine and what the divine masculine is supposed to offer, right? And I feel like the feminine energy that you possess is like even still very masculine, and she's torn towards the left, which is like feminine energy. So the feminine energy that you're embodying is still very much very masculine, and I feel like you're struggling to not only deal with your side of femininity, but also remember this popped up last time, like feminine energy that's just like over masculine, over stern, um, logical more than emotional, just dealing with this type of woman, because then I see that you have this situation. And there could be energy around like mother wounds, also having a strict, stern mother, one who would just like, cuss you out, really just like clear minded and only think with the mind and not emotions, not really a nurture. And there's some conflict with that five of wands right there, because that's all about competition, conflict. And I feel like, again, like you're competing with your other side, like your nurture, your feminine side, being in tune with your emotions. So it's two things, because then you have also right here is the Five of Cups at the bottom, so which is like loss, right? It's all about disappointment, mourning, grief, and things like that. So I just feel like it's you're trying to get more in tune with your emotions, and I feel like that may be blocking you as well. Whoa. Okay, and they're both in reverse. So with the chariot in reverse, it's saying like you're not moving forward. Like you analyze yourself and you see things that you need to work on, but you don't move forward with it. Or it's that you're struggling to really be accountable for certain situations. And because you choose not to be accountable, and because you choose not to step into like this higher masculine energy and release karmic cycles, you know, around masculinity. Maybe you're repeating like some father figure uh situations, like you're doing things that you didn't like your father to do, but then you're embodying that. And it's just like you realize that, but yet you don't make the change. It's like you do that, but you're not really making a change to fix it because you're not really getting into with your emotions. I feel like you're just like in competition with it. And I feel like you're also again in competition with like in relationships with over masculine women, right? And also again this could represent a mother figure as well. And that's why you have issues with the feminine energy because of your mother and how she was just like not a nurturer. She might cuss you out, treat you a certain type of way, very masculine. And now you are connecting with women who are also very masculine. Okay. And then y'all like competing for this masculinity. Like, you know, but it's just like you realize something about yourself, you realize the things you need to change, but yet about, divine masculine ways, authority, leadership, provider, protector, and you just don't choose to move forward. And that is what's holding up the money. Like it got to be a balance. Okay, let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is about. I mean, this Queen of Swords. Five of Swords. You have a lot of five. That's like chaos, changes, and I feel like you want to move to calmer waters, like with this Queen of Swords and this Five of Swords. And look, it's like the masculine and feminine like are at odds. Like he got five swords, she got a sword. It's just like competition, just like this says. I mean, like Five of Wands. Like it's just like that competitive type of energy, like not really in sync, in unison, and flowing. And I just feel like it's a lot of tension, defeat, like around this energy, but also a lot of inner conflict about your feminine side. Like you're not really trying to tap into it. Even though you realize certain things you need to change about yourself, you choose not to take accountability and move forward. I feel like you're dealing with father wounds, dealing with women who are very masculine, and that could have been, like I said, like a mother figure to you. And that causes competition, inner conflict. And there's also this inner conflict within yourself. And it's like you want to move forward to calmer waters, but at first you have to get past this. You have to realize your karmic cycles because the Wheel of Fortune is all about completing things, divine order. And I just feel like you're just not going with that. And then you have the Two of Cups on the bottom, which is like balancing out your energies, the higher self with the lower self. Okay, let's see what this Five of Wands is about. That one is to come up. The World card. So it's not completed yet. Okay, what is this? The Fool. See, you're not starting a new journey. Like you're not surrendering, because if you do, there's light at the end of the tunnel. But the Fool came out in reverse, which like you're not surrendering. You're not surrendering to the Most High. You're not surrendering to the new journey. You're not surrendering to like like you're not implying this new information that you know about yourself. Taking accountability, and that's why you keep coming through and having like sense of conflict, like betrayal, and really just leveling up. This is all about leveling up. You're having issues with leveling up because you're not ending karmic cycles, and that's karmic relationships. And I just feel like it's karmic lessons around masculine energy. Maybe you're repeating the same thing that your grandfather did and your father did, and it's just like a repetitive cycle around divine masculine energy. So it's being blocked because you're calling to work on your spirit and your emotions. But because you're not focusing on your emotions, it's like things are not moving forward. But if you do, there would be like light at the end of the tunnel because it's the Sun card. And this could also have to do with children. Like if you're being the same type of father, not being there for your children, not protecting your children, providing for your children, just not an active father figure. And this is also like the Wheel of Fortune karmic. You're repeating these same cycles that your father did, your grandfather did. It's just like a cycle of men just not there or doing what they handling business. Then your money is, you're not going to be financially abundant. Like if you don't take care of home, you don't take care of your kids, right? You can't just think you're just gonna be blessed. Yeah, and it's like a double-minded man, right? Like competing with his higher and lower self. And there is like at the end of the time, though, if you take accountability and you work forward and you work on this. Okay, what is this judgment? Like, what was realized here? The Magician. And the Magician is reversed. The Magician is all about knowing your power. And I feel like you just don't want to start new. Like, you have the strength, you have the power, you have the knowing, you have what you need internally to break these cycles, but you still feel like you're incapable of moving forward. But you have strength here, and you have the Ace of Swords, which I know is like a form of clarity. It's a breakthrough, a realization that came through, and you're strong enough to handle it, but you fear of like breaking down. Like, men try to wear these masks, act like everything okay. And a lot of times men feel like if they start to go deep and like have these deep realizations and really reflect and go deep within themselves, that there will be some type of breakdown. But this is saying like you're strong enough to handle it. You have the clarity that you need to move forward. And look, and then your luxury will come in. This is all about success, luxury, happiness. Okay, this is like satisfaction. This is all good vibrational energy. Indulging in good, like a good life. You see him looking at his finger like he just ate a steak and lobster with some wine or something. Like, yeah, and it's just like you're just on defense. Like, you always on defense because you're always overcoming some type of obstacle. And again, the Sun card is here. So I feel like that's blocking your money. Okay, let's see the Chariot. Let's get clarity on the Chariot. Because it's like you're not moving forward, even though you realize it's Nine of Swords. You're coming out of some type of depression. It's like a repetitive cycle. Like, you feel like you don't have what you need to move forward. You're feeling a lot of anxiety, depression, just heavy type of energy, despair. Like, it's on your mind really heavily. Like, you see how he's thinking. You may lay down and think about everything you have to do, everything that you want to do, and how you just feel like you can't move forward. And it's almost like realizing you can't break the cycle. It's like you just want to. I just feel like I need that you really want to move forward. You're just not, because it's like heavy. It's like heavy work that needs to be done, like spiritual work. I'm saying that because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 major arcanas, which is really big. And again, that's all about change, conflict. So right now you have 555 because we've seen the 5 of Wands. You have the 5 of Swords, and then you have 5 major arcana. So you need to look up 555 because that's at play here. Let me see what else I want to clarify. It's just, I don't know, like, it just seems like it's a lot of, look, 10 of Pentacles, family wealth, inheritance. Like, this is the energy you trying to be off of, like, oh, I want a legacy, I want family wealth, I want to build, stuff for my kids, I want to be financially abundant, I want to be accomplished, respected, and finally be the person who went and got that money. You trying to take care of your grandmother, your mother, like the dog too. Is that a dog? I don't know what that is, but whatever that is, you're trying to take care of that too. It's like you trying to be dependable, but it's like you're just in this stuck energy. And then look, this is from the last one because it's like a 2 of Wands. Like, you need to plan. You have like a 2 paths you can take, and it's like you just don't want to get in tune with your emotions, or you become emotionally impulsive and not really focus on your emotions, and then it's just like, just again trying to go off the money. You're trying to be a go-getter, and it's just like, whoa, slow down. Let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is. Like, what is that? Like, what is that about? 10 of Swords, some type of betrayal. And I said it was like, this wanted to pop out. It didn't fully pop out. But 10 of Swords is like some type of, again, is loss, right? It's about betrayal, defeat. If you've been feeling like real defeated, and I just feel around childhood. So it's something about maybe you feel like your father figure didn't do a good job of raising you, or there's something that you realize about a father figure in yourself, and it's like you're not choosing to break the cycle. Okay, and because you choose not to break this cycle, you're struggling with finances because you have inner healing, you have some inner child work to do. And that's funny because I lit agrimony before this, which is an herb, and it's for inner child healing, you know, inner child healing, protection, all of it, and shadow work. So that wanted to come out. I feel like it should be out, but let's see what else. High Priestess. I'm gonna pull it out. Where did it go? So it's like realizing the things that you need to fix. The High Priest is about fixing things that you know you need to fix, that you know you need to work on. It's some type of hurt. I feel like it's behind father figures, or you knowing that you need to do better as a divine masculine and father figure, because the children also was on the sun card. I don't know where the hell it went. It disappeared. Okay. And look, that's both blue. So it's like your third eye. Like you know, and you intuitively you know about the betrayal, about the father figure, about the cycles that you choose not to break. And then you have the Knight of Wands right here as well. It's also like an ambitious type of attitude, but it's like you need to restore the divine order. They're like, you know, you just like I want to go get the money. I'm so focused on the money, but you're not working focused on like divine order, justice, and like trying to create some inner peace. You just still trying to focus on the King of Pentacles, provider, protector, money, go get it, ambitious, and be successful. And then we still have the family inheritance, money, family legacy appearing. But it's like you can't build until you really reflect. And I feel like that's been a blockage. That is the blockage. Let's see what this Queen of Swords is. Okay. Temperance, the lack of balance. Like, and this is towards the right, which is masculine energy. The right is masculine energy. And it's like you choose not to balance your feminine with your masculine energy. It's like even your feminine is very much very masculine. And I mean, you're a man, but it just shows me that you're not really tapped into your emotions. Oh, it's parched. Okay, what is this? Do I want to get this Five of Swords? We can get it. Yeah, you're trying to juggle. You're trying to juggle life, trying to get the money, trying to stack your bread, daily life demands, right? You're really trying to prosper, but like first you have balance, and right now, you know, you can't really. I feel like you're struggling to balance your mental state. Like you feel lost, you feel some type of tension and inner conflict. It's just some like you're always facing conflict, but it's because you're trying to juggle many things, and you need to have balance. It can't just be about money. Okay, like it can't just be about money. Let's see Five of Wands. Let's see what that is about. And you know what? I just have the Five of um Cups again. The only thing you would be missing out of the five would be financial, the Five of Pentacles, which is about financial loss. So it's like you're not even like struggling financially, some of you, because that didn't pop up. You got the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. I see the Five of Cups here at the bottom, but I haven't seen the Five of Pentacles. So it's like you have some type of financial stability. Okay, so the Five of Wands, we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is just like forward movement, and it's to the side. So it's like you can't really move forward because again, you're trying to level up, but this is blocking you. The fact that you need to move forward, take some accountability, break generational cycles within fatherhood, masculinity. And you also are doing a lot of self analyzation, things that you realize about yourself around leading, whether you're leading properly. And it's like, because if you haven't been leading properly, I just got this is like bad luck. So it's a need to heal things that I feel like you heal the things that you did. Like if you betrayed people and did certain type of stuff, then there is a need to like come forward, apologize. And it's like things are going to continue to be locked. It's like you're getting out of this mental space, you're getting out this depression and despair, but it's like you're still not moving forward. But I feel like it's still heavy on your mind. And the strength is to the side. You feel like you're not strong enough to handle these realizations, like handle these trauma, like this karmic lessons within father, like this father energy, this father figure type of energy, this masculine energy of a leader, provider. You may feel like you're failing here, but I feel like I don't know, it's like you just feel betrayal behind some type of father figure, and that you're not really doing your part. I feel like it's just not like if some of you've been put in like bad energy, like betraying people and stuff like that, high priestess. If you've been like betraying high priestesses, baby, this is the struggle right here. This is why you struggling right now, because that's the worst person to play with. So some of you are having karmic lessons for messing with the divine feminine, betraying the divine feminine, some type of betrayal, backstabbing, and that's your karma. And in order to move forward, it seems like you need to make it right. And you're scared to have look at this trauma around this father figure, this energy around this father figure. It's like you don't want to start over. Like you don't want to, even though you realize that you don't want to start over, you're not really trusting God to like lead you to the path of self healing. You just choose like, oh, I'm gonna keep ignoring this, and hopefully, things work out. And it's like your strength is to the side, which is to the right. Like you're not feel like you're strong enough to look at this masculine type of energy around your father, around the way you're being a father, the way you provide, just whatever karmic lessons. It's like you're not moving forward, and it's because you need to face this, and there needs to be some type of balance. I want to see, kind of want to see what this betrayal is, but um, let me get these, because I know this is like blocking and love, but a lot of times it show us like you have the Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. It's a lot of mental conflict going on. And it's like you focus on the money, but it's a lot on your mind for real. Like need rescuing. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. I feel like I don't know who you think is gonna come save you, but it's like this inner work is divinely guided. Like you see this man walking into uncertainty, like walking into the cosmos. You really need to tap into your spirit, because you also have this high priestess, and you may be receiving like divine insights of areas where you need healing, that you need to work on. Okay, then you have retreating, being cold. You fear of being hurt. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Yeah, and I feel like again, I feel like there's double healing. You, like I said, you may need to focus on your mother wound and your father wound and balance this energy out and really face that energy with this judgment. Like, really face it. And I feel like because you have so much mental conflict going on, so much battle within yourself and facing like so many challenges, I was this way. It's like you retreating, like you want to be alone. Like, look at him, he's sad. Like, you see him up in there. Get out the house, y'all. Get out the house. Like, no, he is sad. Like, he looks like he just been there. And then it's white, which needs for purity, right, to really reflect. And then it's being cold, baby. You didn't got cold. You just realize and shit. You like, look, you have a mother wound, father wound, fighting with your woman. Like, with this to the left, that's feminine energy. The temperance to the right, which means you need to balance out your masculine energy. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. And you like, friendly when you have all this stuff on your mind. It's like you don't want to be friendly. Like, you just want to prosper, but it's just like it's just not going to hit. It's just not hitting. So I'm gonna get some more of these. Let's ask the little guys. Not the little guys, but okay, let's see. Your self-esteem may be affected, and that is the truth. You may be feeling like I said, like you don't have what you need to move forward. But the magician has everything they need. Like, you see, he got a wand, he got a cup, he got everything that he needs to move forward. But first, you must realize what's going on, this karmic lessons around this masculine. You abused your authority, your leadership. You could have betrayed someone, a high priestess, a feminine energy. And now, because of that, these are the consequences. Or some of you felt betrayal from your father figure, or notice some generational cycles that need to break, but you refuse to look at that. Like, y'all hurting the kids, hurting the woman. And it's like, that you had the realization, but yet you choose not to move forward. So let's see this magician, like this first row. Let's see what that's about. Okay, this one to come out. What is it? New beginnings, divine father. Some of you need to recreate what a father means. Like, a lot of times we just grow up and we just program the way that we saw our fathers and mothers program, and even though it's not the best way. And it's like you need to move forward with the realizations and with this judgment. The chariot is reversed. There's new beginnings for you. Like, if you complete this, there's going to be some type of luxury, but first, and then you have the tower, because this structure needs to be broken down. Like, it needs to be rebuilt, new beginnings. And it's like you realize it because you have this, again, the Ace of Swords around, and that's clarity. But you scared that it's going to break you down too much. Like, you scared it's going to, you like have so much inner grief about it, disappointment, and just like inner mourning. Discipline. See, and that's right. We'll be right here above the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You need to be very disciplined. 3-3, which means this is a 6, balancing energy, having foresight to balance energy, heal the home. Okay. Some of you may need counseling because it's a master teacher. You just need some type of discipline around your authority, like your authority, leadership. Like I said, if you misuse your power, that's not going to do nothing but bring in bad karma for you with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. You got to use that properly. Okay, that's a lot. But we'll take it. So you need to appreciate the good in life. I feel like you're just focused on money, which you don't have. But like I said, you're missing the 5 of Pentacles, which lets me know, like, you're not, all of y'all not like broken, like broke in poverty. You just need to, even if you are, you just need to appreciate the things that you do have, the family that you do have, the support system that you do have. And awareness is a blessing, because so many people walk around unaware of their inner work that they need to do. And look, this is the divine, like, here, Appreciate your blessings that God do give you. Like, give people their flowers and pray. Pray on it. And be devoted to your spirit. Be devoted on self-healing. And then this is water, which is emotions. And yellow, which is solar plexus. I'm sorry, yeah, solar plexus. And then you even have orange here, which is sacral chakra. So and you have 4-4. So that is 8, stability, restructure around karmic lessons. And this is victory. Like I keep saying, if you reflect on this, is victory. Because right above this 5 of Wands, inner conflict, leveling up, miscommunications around this, not starting your new journey. Like once you start it, you have victory. You have victory coming in. So what else I want to pull for y'all? I'm going to let's see. Let me see what the ancestors cards going to say, because I feel like y'all need some ancestor healing. Ancestor healing. They'll just make sure you're appreciating the things. Answer the call. Like you're being guided. It's not easy always breaking generational shit, but it's like you gotta pick up the phone. Move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. And again, water. There's really a need to tap into with your emotions. A lot of you, I feel like, are blocking this. You're trying to block it out your mind. You try to just really fight against it. And it's just like go with the flow, movement. You're going against divine order, right? And that's also the wheel of fortune in reverse. Okay. Back to basics. Simplify, reduce. Okay. Some of y'all just so focused on materialism, and it's like, again, this is about appreciation. Appreciate you got a roof over your head. Appreciate you got food in your body. And let's see what else. Oh, okay. Mediumship, ancestors, and spirit. I just feel like this is a call from your ancestors and your spiritual team. They want you to wake up. They want you to wake up. They want you to answer this call. They want you to heal so you can bring that family legacy that you want. Okay. Remember who you are. You have the inner strength to handle this. You are a powerful person. And with the blue, again, that blue, that third eye chakra, that throat chakra, speaking good over your life, communicating properly. Because again, you have that 5 of Wands, which is also miscommunication, communicating properly to yourself, having that, being soft with yourself, like speaking to yourself, your inner child, like in a healthy way, not negative self-talk. Just remember who you are. Like, you see that bear behind her? Like, remember that you can go get it. You are strong enough to handle the reflections of hurt and trauma like that. Take time out. Okay, you need to charge and reset. And again, right, for purity, I feel like you just really need to look at your inner child. Because a lot of times we think we're teaching the inner child is teaching us. Okay, so now I'm going to get to this. I'm going to get to some money. I'm going to pull some money cards to see what's going on with that. To see like where y'all need to go. But it's you really got to focus on your spirit, love. Like the spirit and the emotions. Like you being cold. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidence you experience. Okay. Earning power, building. Oh, look, you got a tower again. They're really trying to break down your structure to rebuild you. Earning power, building a business, sound decisions, corporate job, power, unstable position. Okay, for the divine masculine, what is the energy? face, money skills, investor, taking risks, face value, self-made, fame, exposure, reputation. And I feel like, again, what's being exposed, that you need some inner child healing in order to move forward. Some of you need to take more risks and invest, make smart investments. Some of you also may want help, but I feel like you're going to be self-made. Like, not only rebuilding yourself for finances, but rebuilding your spirit, rebuilding your mind. A lot of rebuilding our mind, because we have a lot of negative mental cards out here. See, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. Career, possible careers is water related, travel, stable for now. And again, now water is coming up again. The need to reflect on your emotions. And again, you're receiving money blocks, feeling stuck. And some of you be traveling, like moving. Like right now, this chariot is in reverse because I feel like there's a lot of reflection. But after this realization, you may be even moving somewhere out of state. Yeah, and like I said, it's like you're not some of you are not like financially unstable, because it says stable for now. And I was going to put one more card. So the money flow, hard work, put plans into motion, building. Okay, then this is the career, building, team, taking time off, and security. You got 2 times off. So you really need to take time off and self-reflect and do some deep inner work. And then putting that hard work into yourself. And once you start putting hard work into yourself, you start putting hard work into other places, such as, your career. Because there's a need for building security, and you may even build a team. Cup, again, water. What, like, you really need to tap into your emotions. Overflowing prosperity, full of hold on. Overflowing prosperity, full or empty accounts. Nurture, your career, nurture, taking care of business, and fulfilled. I just feel like there's a lot of just focusing on self that needs to happen, because right now you're feeling financially stuck because you need to put time in on yourself. Okay, let's just get some more clarity as well. Real passion. Stop wasting time in dead end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly desire. I even feel like this may awaken up new job opportunities, wake up a new sense of passion. And some of you are just getting money in ways that you're not passionate about. Like, you don't even care about it. Like, so you're just so tapped out of your emotions that even when it comes to money, you don't really even care how you feel about it as long as you get it. Like, and they're like tap into your passions, type into your feelings. Like, okay, what was that? Did it flip out? All right, it flipped back. So now, okay, let's see what else. Trapped. Look, you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. It's like, y'all keep running it up, keep focusing on your money. And it says right here, right under money blocks, right under anchor, you need to anchor yourself. Like, look at this. You're like trapped in your mind. And it's just like slowing down your money. The fact that you're not anchoring yourself in healing this is causing money blockages. And this is being stuck. Money blocks you're not anchored, like, and you feel trapped. Let's see what this gears is about. Yes, this is on point. Okay. Shedding, you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. And that's why you need to heal yourself. Because remember, I was just saying this may awaken something within you and it may pivot the way you get money. It's like it'll wake up some type of inner passion with you. Maybe you didn't have a father figure. Maybe you're going to make money mentoring kids, or maybe you're going to make money doing something that's some type of healing medicine. Oh, she kitty. Y'all see my cat? Look, my little kitten. Hold on, mama. Okay, influence. You use your influence for change. You may do public speaking. See, you might come out and speak to the kids, you know, social videos or interviews. Your voice and your opinions are important. And you may even do like release this shit in some music. You may be low key a rapper. Get in the studio. Like, no. Yeah, so you're just shedding old layers. Influence. Right under this is right above this is hard work. Putting plans into motion and taking time off. Yeah, you need to take, like I said, you need to take time off. You got another resting card because you need to rest and shed these old layers. Girl, is the energy good? Yes, mama. Okay, so let's do this cup. Success. Oh, look, and that fell out too. Did you see it? The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. Yeah, like you're really, damn, that's a lot of cards. But I'm gonna read a little bit. We ain't doing all this. Unfolding, okay? I don't know if I showed that to you. But look, like you have to go through shit to get to the top of the tunnel. You think, I mean, the top of the mountain, you think he just got close to the sky, like all high? Like, look at him. This is right after shedding the influence. You can shed these old layers, heal this inner work, and become an influencer. And that's gonna bring you some success. Right, right above it is overflowing prosperity. Look, nurture, taking care of business, fulfilled. You're not fulfilled. Your cup is not being filled. Like, yeah, you might be trying to get money, but it's not even ways that you are passionate about. Then you have unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more. Keep expanding. Girl. See? There's things unfolding. You just have to release first. There's a need for like a purge, like a releasing. Renewal. You need to take time to recharge. I don't know. This is like our third recharge for the recharge for the mind, the body, and the spirit. This is the third recharge. Like you really need to recharge your energy. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. And I am going to take these. I lied because these are too good. Limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You are limiting yourself in your mind. That is literally over her face. Like, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for yourself. Girl, you blowing me like, what's good? Mama, get down. Mama. Let me scoop this up. I'm almost done. That must be a sign to wrap this up. Rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity. Prosperity are coming in. Keep going, keep growing. Girl. So I feel like after you renewal. There's like rewards coming in. Things are unfolding for you that are going to open up new opportunities. Okay, so that is my reading. And I'll see you later. Bye.